For a lot of you, you may have experienced this dynamic with the narcissist. It is very strange, it is very painful, and it is very awful. Sexual intimacy with a narcissist is not plain sailing, and there's reasons for this, and I'm going to be discussing this in the video. Hello and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing quite a subjective topic, okay? And what I will say to you is I will urge you to kind of look at this in an open mind, because this is very strange. It's a bit of a strange topic, okay? And I know that I've covered this topic a few times on this channel. So I will link the videos, if you wanted to find out more, I will link the videos in the description box. But I'm basically saying, look at this in an open mind, and I'm going to explain why the intimacy with a narcissist is a little bit over our heads, to put it lightly, okay, to put it lightly. But before I do, I just wanted to say, guys, I go live on this channel every single week. And if you have a question or you have something that is on your mind and you want a quick answer to, I would say join the live, because you can get your question answered there and then. Also, you need to check out the chat, the live chat that's going on alongside this. I know that if you watch previous lives that I have done, you will see how supportive, how amazing this community is. Guys, honestly, you guys, I love you. So if you wanted to get more information, please see the description box below. Okay, so the intimacy with a narcissist. Now, this isn't like anything else you would have experienced before. This isn't about a kind of a relationship or a dynamic that possibly you would have experienced. But what I would say to you is this, is you have seen the workings or the way that the narcissist perceives intimacy and connection, okay? It's void, isn't it, guys? It's void. It doesn't exist. It's just a very strange interplay. That's what I would say. It's a very strange interplay where it is used as manipulation. It is used as control, because think about it. It's always on their terms. You know, at first it may feel like it's the most amazing experience, and it's so intense. But remember, intensity doesn't equal intimacy. That is something that you have to remember. And it can be very intense right at the beginning of this connection. And then over time you find that it fizzles out, or it's not as frequent, it's not as intimate. It could be that it becomes robotic as well. And it's at that point that I'm talking about, where it becomes robotic, it becomes very devoid, and it becomes very soul destroying. To put it lightly, it becomes very, very soul destroying, because you are lost in all of this. You don't know what's going on. You don't know why it's happening. And what you tend to do is you will internalize it and blame yourself. You will think that in some way that you have disappointed your partner, and you will feel that you have disappointed the narcissist, and you will feel like it's something that you have done, that they don't fancy you, or they don't want you, they don't have that desire towards you, and you'll feel like you're just not good enough. And then what the narcissist does is it entrenches that, and it makes you feel as though you are just discarded in that way. And then you might even blame yourself when you find out later on in the relationship that they have had other people behind your back. It is not your fault. And the reason why this happens is because the narcissist doesn't really like intimacy. They don't actually desire intimacy. It is done because, okay, they have needs. They want to. But also, on a deeper level, this is about control. It's usually on their time. It's usually however they want. There isn't this togetherness. There isn't this dynamic that happens between the two of you where you feel like you're connecting. And you see, that is the key word. The connection between you two isn't there. You haven't changed, but they have. And so when this connection isn't there, or you perceived it to be at the beginning, but then it's not there anymore, this causes confusion, and this causes you to kind of retract into yourself. And what you'll find is that you blame yourself why this intimacy doesn't happen. Of course, we know how important intimacy is in relationships. It cements you, it bonds you together. And again, this is the point that I'm trying to make. Intimacy, the way that me or you look at it, isn't the same for a narcissist. They don't grow into this connection. They don't grow in this relationship. What they do is they use this need. They use this something that's very natural, very normal thing that happens between two human beings. And what they do is they twist it and they use it, okay, for their own gains. And the reason why this is done is because of their attachment disorder. They can't attach to you in a healthy way, but they also can't detach from you in a healthy way. So when you haven't got an attachment, or when you haven't got a bond with your partner, okay, this is exactly what happens. You see, they're not able to understand this in the same way that me or you do. They're very detached from themselves. And that's all about the connection to themselves. There isn't one. So if you're not connected to yourself, you're not connected to your emotions, you're not connected to yourself spiritually, emotionally, psychologically, you don't understand yourself, you do these things because it makes you feel good in the moment. You have to control someone, you have to control someone's emotions. So this is the product of that. Because they're not able to connect to themselves. They don't know what their needs are. At the beginning of the relationship, then why it felt so intense is because, you know what? Because it's all about mirroring. It's all about them being you. They want you to fall in love with them. They want you to be there. They want to trap you in this relationship. So they're going to do everything that they want. They're going to do everything that they feel that you want them to do. It's not really them. That's why it feels so intense, because they are fully concentrated on you. They want you to trauma bond to them. They don't want to be left. So when they feel that they've got you, this is when the dynamics of this relationship change. And so you feel it. When they've got you, their relationship towards you changes completely. Because then it is done as something that needs to be done, something that needs to happen. You, on the other hand, develop stronger feelings. You, on the other hand, develop this bond to this person. So the feelings and the emotion, everything intensifies in that moment. But when someone takes that away from you, you have no choice but to blame yourself, because if you look at the bigger picture, you're thinking, you know what? Have I done something to disappoint this person? Why is this person being like this to me? And that's where the trauma bond starts, is when they retract from you and you start wanting more from them, because that is the natural progression within a relationship. But when that doesn't happen, when this doesn't happen, my friends, this is when you feel like you are doing something wrong. And that's when the narcissist takes control of this situation, because they know that you need it. They know that you're internalizing this and that you're overthinking it, that you're trying to make this feel good, trying to make this work. This is usually the time that they will cheat as well. Because again, if they destroy you, if they make you feel inferior, you're going to try harder, because you're going to try and please them. You're going to try and make this relationship work. And they know this. They know this because they see this. So they're going to make you work harder for it. And this is so painful. This is absolutely so painful for us to realize. But this is how intimacy is used against you. This is how the narcissist is able to intensify this trauma bond that you have. This is why it takes so much time, and it's so difficult to understand this dynamic of what is going on here, especially after the end of the relationship. You know, it makes it really, really difficult to try and comprehend why someone would do this. But if you understand that the narcissist has an attachment disorder, then this will help you to move past this and understand why someone would behave in this way, where they take something so natural, so pure, so loving, and use it against you. Because you've got to see it for what it is. Like, if someone does that to you, their interpretation of this is not going to mean the same thing that it does for me or you. It's not going to mean the same thing. So when something like this doesn't mean the same that it does for you, they're going to use this as a control mechanism. And they're going to use it because they know that they can get what they want from you. And if they put you in this state of fear of losing them, then they are going to induce this even more so. So for whoever this resonates with, I really hope that it helps you to understand how the narcissist uses intimacy as a tool against you. And I want you to remember that this isn't that you have done something wrong, that you know, you have to fix this in some way. This is very unnatural. It's a very unhealthy way of how they perceive intimacy, and how, you know, how they portray it and how they behave in this. I really want you to know that. So if you are someone that is going through this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. Please see the description box below. I also have a mentorship, and I also have a journal club. And if you're interested in joining, please see the description box below. This would be great if you are someone who is receiving counseling or therapy. This could work as a tool alongside that. And I also have a Discord server, which is absolutely free for you to join. This is a community of like-minded individuals that you can connect with others who have been through similar experiences. And there's always someone online, so you can always chat with someone online. It's a safe and secure place that you can talk offline. So guys, please see the description box below. So guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.